Hey, I'm going to make this one real short, real sweet. Listen, I just want to say good morning. I'm about to go into work. If you're going through something on your mind, something you feel like you need to do, do it. Something on your mind, try your best to clear it. If you're going through something, always remember, it could be worse. I was talking with somebody at the hospital the other day, and they was like, we were talking, and I told them I had surgery, my surgery, and the lady was like, oh my God, I can't believe you're going through that. You went through that. Oh my God, you must be this, you must be that. And I told her, I said, I don't worry about nothing because it could be worse. And that lady looked at me like, what? She looked at me like she couldn't believe that I'm telling her that I'm not dying. That I don't have a rope around the tree ready to kill myself, right? And like I said, I told her, I said, I don't worry about nothing because it could be worse. What she was going through was nothing. She was just constipated, something like that, right? And I was sitting there, I was like, damn, look at all these people who just die, when shit go left, right? One thing I always been happy for, I've never been one of them people. I've never been one of them people. I've never been one of those people who just die, when I'm sick, or, there's people who they completely, I'm talking about they everything just stops for them, right? They want all the attention in the world, Like I said, me, I've never been like that. When I had my surgery, I was in the hospital, and the doctors was coming in there, and the nurses was coming in, the PCTs was coming in there, the patient care technicians, and they was like, do you need anything? Are you in pain? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I'm fine. I said, y'all know, it's other people out here. You can go to them. And they was like, well, no, we're here to help you too, right? I got a pillow, and on that pillow, I think 2 of the nurses wrote, like, you're the perfect patient, this, that, and the third, right? Listen, I don't care what you're going through, it could be worse. It could be way worse than what you're going through, right? Like I always say, even when I walked out the hospital, I didn't complain, because what is there to complain about? I could go down to the children's hospital right here and complain, but I don't want to be in a situation. I'm living life. They're fighting for their life, right? So, like I said, man, I just want everybody to understand, you woke up this morning, you're alive, you're breathing. If you believe in God of the Bible, God gave you another day. If you believe in Allah, Allah gave you another day. If you believe in Jehovah, if you believe in Buddha, if you believe in the Kemetic faith, if you believe in the Now Valley science, listen, something or somebody played a pivotal role in you having another day, right? So appreciate that day, man. Reach out to your loved ones, let them know you love them. Just make the best of your day. And if I always said this, man. DMX, right? DMX said one of the most powerful things I've ever heard in my life. DMX said, if my last breath ain't long, I thank the Lord for my life. That way my last breath ain't wrong. Right? Like I said, whether you believe in God, Jesus, you could believe in the ancestors, whoever, just take the time out before you close your eyes and go to sleep. Because I know we all fall asleep scrolling and, listening to YouTube or whatever. Just find some time within that to think somebody who played a detrimental role in your life. Just thank them. Even if they're not there, you can't text them. They could be transitioned. Just thank them, right? I do it every night. So again, be appreciative for the extra day you got, because not everybody got it. Tyrese said this. He said, do the best you can with every 24 hours you're given. Right? I think that's right and exact. I think that's very powerful. That's all, man. Like I said, just do the best you can with every 24 hours you're given. Shouts out to Tyrese. If your last breath ain't long, thank the Lord for your life. That way your last breath ain't wrong. Shouts out to DMX, rest in peace. Just be positive as much as you can. I know it's hard. Be positive, keep a sense of humor, and like I said, just appreciate the day that you have. Just appreciate it. Right? Just appreciate, because not everybody from last night woke up this morning. Right? So just be appreciative. All right, y'all. I'm finna go to work. I'm fitna go to work. I'm about to go to work. All right. Before I go, last thing. Continue to hate Sly and Nick.